You can't hear?
There we go.
There we go. You hear me now?
You can hear you now.
I hear you now. We're okay. We're off to a good start, aren't we? All right, man. To my right is the BIGDAWG, the big dog, JX Sports. How you doing, my brother?
Doing good. Just want to welcome everybody to the late night show, Fantasy Goes Edition with JX and of course Rhino. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great.
Yeah, I got belly full of potato soup with some smoked bacon bits inside of it. So I'm ready to go, man. Ready to go. Did you watch any of the college games today?
Yeah, I did. Of course, I took a glimpse at USC and Oregon. I'll tell you what, man, Makai Lemon is a special wide receiver.
Isn't he?
Yeah, Dante Moore is really good. I also caught. Of course, I live in Texas, so I caught Texas Arkansas. I wonder what Arch's naysayers have to say now. He accounted for 6 touchdowns today.
But
So
but that was against Arkansas.
yeah, no, it was. But I look at every game that probably for the past 3 weeks now, he's been improving. So I think next year's hype for him will actually be warranted opposed to this year's hype. But besides that, there was a lot of blowouts, a lot of
A
easy
lot.
games. There was a lot of easy games for big opponents, Texas A&M and Alabama and all them. They played a bunch of lower D1
The
schools.
the kid Syed for Oregon, the tight end.
Oh,
He's going to be good in the
the
pros,
deep.
man.
Yeah, no, he looks different.
It's like, good lord,
Yeah.
man. Jeremiah Love put on another show. What up, Tron Force? What up, Mad Max, my brother? How you guys doing tonight, man? So, any games you're particularly looking forward to watching tomorrow?
Oh man, of course, it's the one game that everyone's looking forward to, right? The Chiefs and the Colts. Chiefs and the Colts.
Yeah,
It could be the Chiefs season tomorrow, and also the Colts are out to prove that they're a real AFC contender. So we're all going to be locked into that one. Really, aside from that, I'm just waiting to enjoy football, but we're locked in on Colts Chiefs for sure.
I am looking forward to the train wreck that might be the the Raiders and the Browns. I want to see what Shador Sanders does. I want to see what happens if Geno Smith starts to falter, if they yank him and put in AOC. There's so many things that can go on in that game that I'm looking forward to. All right, need Pittman to have a game. He could have a good game. Um, I don't know what wide receiver in this game do you the Colts and Chiefs game on the Colts do you think will do good?
Honestly, it's really just kind of like a toss up. We never know who's getting the ball for the Chiefs. I mean, excuse me, the Colts. Um, as of recently, I think even Nayo even pointed out, uh, Alec Pierce has kind of been like the not only just the big play guy, but also kind of like a more of a consistency guy along the
Hmm?
way. I think he might have the best game, but I don't think necessarily any of them are going to have a really good game. Like the Chiefs defense is strong as hell. Just like last week, like how everybody was on RJ Harvey, and I feel like people are down on him because he played against the Chiefs. We have to remember the Chiefs defense is an elite defense. They don't give up fantasy points to wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, nothing. So I'm just excited to see what they could potentially do.
Yeah, hey man, Max, I agree with you, man. I was excited about Burrow too, and I can see it's more important for him to play against Baltimore and be just completely dialed in for that than this game, you know. And I'm still looking forward to Yoshi Lovicious. How you say his name? Andre Lovicious.
Oh, Andre Yashavas.
Yash.
Yeah, that's an I. That's not an L. I know you think that's not an I.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an I. It's
I,
Yashavas.
yeah, I need to go back and look at my alphabets, man. All right, West up goat. How you doing, my brother? Kamara, Godwin, Aaron Jones. Kamara, Godwin, Aaron Jones, or Kamara at flex full PPR.
Looks like he wants to play Camaro.
I I'm the kind of person that with somebody's just coming off of an injury, I'm a little leery, especially with the the rapport that Baker Mayfield has had with Ibuka and Tez Johnson. I'm not sure how much Godwin is going to play.
Yeah,
The Rams have a sneaky good secondary.
absolutely.
They're Carnell Lake going down hurt them a little bit, but I trust in the people that are going to be taking his stuff, taking his place. I think I go Kamara.
I think I'm leaning towards Kamara too. Aaron Jones is a good option too.
Yeah,
Playing against Green Bay this week, and ever since Aaron Jones has come back, he's I think he's been over about 9 fantasy points every single game. I'm pretty sure. So I mean I feel like that's more of a safer option for this specific situation, but Kamara could have a higher ceiling.
if he builds off the last game, and maybe the change of quarterback did help him. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll see.
We'll see. Or and he
we
says,
gotta see.
or Addison. Would you play Addison in the flex?
Oh, I'll probably go with Addison.
Yeah, I think I'd go Addison over all of them.
Yeah, I'll go Addison over all of them
There's, yeah, I like Addison. All right.
because he's still seeing the volume.
Yes.
Nine just has to
It's
get
just a matter of JJ getting the damn
yeah,
ball to
getting the
him,
ball to him exactly.
not the ball dropping 1 foot in front of him, getting the ball actually into his hands or into the radius of him catching.
Exactly.
God, you know what, man? I really hope McCarthy does turn it around, man, because the hate the kid's getting is just
It's unwarranted.
yeah.
He's a rookie. He has played 4 games. Give him a chance. I think he'll be able to turn it around.
Yeah. All right. Stephen Goats. Monty, Wandell, Sean Tucker, Gibbs in my lineup. Pick one. Oh, Gibbs. Gibbs.
Well,
Gibbs.
I think
Gibbs.
Gibbs is already in his lineup. I don't think
Okay.
Gibbs counts.
Monty, Wandell, Sean. Oh, Gibbs in my lineup.
Yeah.
Then I'm not a Sean Tucker guy this week against the Rams. I like Monty. I think Monty might have a sneaky good game.
Yeah, this is actually tough. Um, I will be out on Sean Tucker. I think the Rams touchdown streak to other running backs ends this week. I don't think a touchdown's get excuse me, I don't think anyone on the other team's gonna get a touchdown against the Rams this week. Rushing, I'm actually going to go with Monty against the Giants because I think they're at home too. So yeah, I'm going with Monty.
Yeah, I mean Wandell's a sneaky good play, but I just trust Monty.
Yeah, Monty's gonna get in the end zone.
Yeah,
He's going to it's a given. He's gonna get in the end zone this week.
what's up, Sniper? And I will handle I'll try to handle your problem after the show. I'll get you dialed in, my friend. All right, where are we here? Full PPR, Jennings or Pierce? I think I'm gonna go Juwan Jennings.
Yeah,
Carolina.
I'm gonna go Juwan Jennings also.
Just the Kansas City secondary is freaking good. I mean,
They
I
are.
know Neo says something about the too high coverage and this and that, but still, I think Pierce will be the one they're going to be dialed in on a little bit more. And I think Josh Downs and Michael Pittman will be the ones that probably have a better game than Pierce. I mean, I hope Pierce does good. I'm playing in a couple leagues, but I like Jennings and against Carolina. So you going to sit Breeze for, or should have sat Nico? No way. He had 3 straight good games. I should have. You never know though, because you going to play you're always going to play your best players.
Absolutely.
Especially a wide receiver one like Nico. You can't. If you sit there and play, you should have, would have, could have game every game. That starts freaking making you overthink your lineups, and you don't want to do that. Yeah, you leave your studs in. You just like JJ. If you have Jefferson going, you gotta leave him in.
Exactly. Because you're saying I'm going to sit Brees, right? Brees actually did this. So I would say 3 weeks ago was the Brees played against the Browns, and the Browns defense is as heralded as any defense in the league. And I didn't expect Brees to do anything. He only threw for a touchdown, caught a touchdown, and ran for a touchdown. I think. So you just sometimes just have to play your best players and hope for the best. I wouldn't sit Brees this week.
I'm not going to either.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit Brees this week. I would find a way to get Yashavas in the lineup though.
And then one of the reasons I won't sit Brees. I'm not going to shoot anybody. I'm not that kind of person. Well, is the fact that he's got a lot of volume. I think with Tyrod Taylor being back there at quarterback, for one thing, he'll get more of the plays that Justin Fields will take him from, especially in the red zone area. But yeah, if he can find a way to get Yoshi in there, then yeah. But I'm not going to sit Brees either.
No, I'm not sitting Brees.
Maybe I'm coping because Nathan says he's not sitting Brees either. Be growing stuff. How you doing, brother? And Ghost, please, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. We're trying to hit the 650 mark by Super Bowl. We're almost there. We're 44 away. So help us get there, please. Hurts or May? I like May.
Yeah, I mean, just to the Eagles' offense, if you have the depth at quarterback where you have Drake May or Jalen Hurts, I'm going with Drake May. Until the Eagles' offense can prove that they can score more than 13 points a game, right now, I don't know if I could start Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, neither. I'm starting them in the league because I have to. So
Yeah, and like I say, if you don't have that depth, you got to start Jalen Hurts. But if you have the kind of depth where in redraft, you drafted a really good quarterback late, like Drake May, I would start Drake May. I would even start Bo Nix. Not Bo Nix. I don't think they're playing this week. But if you have another good backup quarterback, I'll play them.
Michael Wilson or Junkins? I'm going Junkins.
Yeah, Junkins.
I'm not. I'm not as high on Michael Wilson as like Shepard is.
Oh wait, hold on. There's just they play the Raiders. Oh man, this is tough. Yeah, we gotta go with Junkins. They're playing against the Raiders. We gotta go with Junkins.
I mean, it's funny because I was reading today that Raiders are only getting like 3.2 yards a carry. They're a sneaky good run, but I'm playing Junkins just because of the volume.
Yeah,
Michael Wilson is going to have the volume that he did last week.
I think he could have a good game though. I mean, Jacksonville gives up quite a few catches to wide receivers, and I don't think he's getting to 15 targets again. But I think he gets 7. I think he gets 7 targets.
And that's high, that's high end. That's the high. That's the
Yeah,
ceiling too.
because there's no Marv again this week, so possibly.
I don't. If I were their players, I'm playing them. I don't try because Jacksonville also gives it more yards to tight ends too. Because I think Trey McBride is going to eat well.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a good game.
Full PPR. Jovish, Parker Washington, pick 2. Well, there's only 2 up there.
Unless it's Yashavas, Parker Washington, and Malik Washington. No, because the Dolphins don't play this week.
Yeah,
I don't know. There is only 2 up there, Michael. Let's see if we can get you another question up in there.
Yeah, because
is that Pearsall? Yeah, that's Pearsall.
Oh, okay.
Full PPR Pearsall. Yeah, Yashavas and Parker Washington.
I'm going Pearsall and Parker Washington myself.
I'm going Yashavas and Pearsall.
Yeah, that's. Do you think he's gonna get he'll get the volume that T Higgins got, or do you think he'll get more volume?
I think he'll get the same. Joe Burrow actually relies on him when they have all of the wide receivers on the field. So with him, with no Jamar Chase, I think Yashavas is going to have a pretty decent game. But yeah, I'm picking him and Pearsall.
I'll go that way too. So I think Myers might get more play than Parker. Myers led him in targets last time too, and now he's 2 weeks with them now.
Yeah.
That was against the Bengals. Chiefs are the worst team against play action. Pierce gets 23% target share in play action. Indy 34%. Full PPR team: Mahomes, Genty, Junkins, T. Wandale flexes Swift, benches Danny Dimes, Sharp, Kamara, Monty, Pierce, Jalen Warren. Any changes? I might take out I might take out Genty.
For Monty.
Yeah, the Raiders O line just is in shambles,
Yeah.
missing left tackle, missing their top two guards. You know, you got the Alice Cap in there playing guard, who was ranked the worst run blocker in pro football last year. But Raiders thought it was a great idea to sign him because he's that good. But I'm just they're disappointing the shit out of me, man. Yeah, but I think I would switch Monty and Genty.
Yeah, I mean, just to quote Genty's last week's stats. I don't know them exactly, but I'm gonna say it like this: 6 carries for 7 yards, and he had a long rush of 7 yards. So that'll tell you all you need to know about the Raiders' offensive line. Genty's a flex play at this point right now. Yeah, I think I'll switch Monty and Genty as well.
Sorry about that. I got a new dog, and these guys start playing right now. Country Boy Jazz, how you doing, brother? Week 12 PPR start who? One quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers. Hold on.
I got you. Week 12, PPR start who? One quarterback, two running back, two wide receiver, one tight end, one flex. We got Mahomes, CMC, Aaron Jones, Kenny Walker, Mr. Tucker, Benson, Rodriguez. Okay, Rodriguez sneaky. Olave, Diggs, Pierce, Jennings, Luther Burden. Uh-oh. Terry, tight end Barner, Otten Waller, defense Rams or Packers. Let's start it from the back. I actually would prefer the Packers defense this week against the Vikings. I know we want JJ McCarthy to succeed, but he's still throwing some interceptions. So I think the Packers might get one from him. We're going with Mahomes at the quarterback position for me. CMC. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, Mahomes, CMC. Give me the Walker. Give me the Walker because he's getting a lot more opportunities. It feels like right now.
He might go off this week too. But but
Exactly against
but
the
but
Titans.
but be weird because he came up with an oblique injury.
Oblique
It was
injury. Dang, man, he just can't. He just can't. I swear, man. He's. I'm still going to start him this week though. I'm still going to go with Kenny Skywalker. And what are we going to do with wide receiver? I'm probably going to go with. I'm thinking about putting Luther Bird in the flex. But I'm going with Olave for the volume, of course. Diggs for the volume. Burden in the flex, and give me a tight end. Give me. I'm gonna say Otten, Kate Otten.
Yeah, I think I go Purdy, CMC, and Walker if he's healthy. If there's any inclination that he is hurt, then I'm playing Jones. Wide receiver, I'm going Jennings and Diggs. No, I'm going Jennings on Olave. I'll flex Burden with you, and then I'm going Otten, and then Packers defense. Joan Goat would dart out. I had Flacco as a backup, but dropped for Love. Good job, because I didn't want to wait on Burrow. Who would you start this week? Love versus Minnesota, Lawrence versus Arizona, Winston versus Lions, Shah versus Falcons.
I'm thinking Lawrence versus Arizona.
I like that one too. I like Lawrence versus Arizona.
Because Love can go either way. He can be absolutely terrible against Minnesota, or he can be really good. And I just don't know if I want to play that roller coaster game with him this week. I'd rather go with Lawrence. It feels just a little more stable of a situation.
And plus, with Lawrence, you can get one passing touchdown and one running touchdown from him too.
Yeah, he potentially kind of has that. So yeah, I completely understand that.
Mars is really starting to click with Lawrence, and his points are rising each week. Is it safe to say he's due for a good game? Or Pearsall? I think Pearsall will be a better start just because Purdy's a better quarterback. What about the Ayuk news?
So I heard this from someone that's pretty reliable with the 49ers earlier this season, like early in the season. And like I said, I can't say it's true or not, but I've heard a lot of their wide receivers, I don't know what it is about the wide receiver group there. They don't like particularly playing there. They don't. I don't know what it is, but the wide receiver group there, and it's more than one person, they don't particularly like playing there. And from what we just heard about Brandon Ayuk, what that person told me 10 weeks ago might actually be true. Because with Jawan Jennings, who was looking for a contract or trade
Mhm.
me, and now Brandon Ayuk's like missing meetings and like basically giving up his guarantees because he knows that if he missed these meetings and missed these, that could be a possibility. So that tells me he didn't care. So if he didn't care, that probably means he just doesn't want to be there. So I
That's
don't know
crazy.
I don't know what's going on underneath that roof there in 49er land, but they have an issue with their wide receiver room. So
It's
it
it's
kind of
not
surprised me.
it's not like it hasn't been like that for the last 2 years too. You know.
Yeah, like I said, man, like I said, somebody told me that earlier this year, and I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, that sounds ridiculous. Like, whenever the wide receivers play, they have great games. What do you mean they have issues there? Well, they may have issues there in the wide receiver room.
Yeah. So would you rather play Pearsall or Myers?
Um, I'm actually kind of feeling Myers as well,
Yeah.
and
I
only
think
reason,
JC Horn probably be on Pearsall.
and just last week gives me some, a little push, like to not maybe because last week only had one catch for I think 9 yards. So I'll probably go with Jacoby Myers this week.
Yeah. Better flex. Devontae or Jalen Warren? Jalen Warren playing? He has an ankle injury.
I don't think he's playing either.
I don't think he's playing, so I'm going Devontae.
I think I still would like Devontae. I think the Eagles and the Cowboys could end up being a shootout type of game. So
I think so too.
yeah, I think
I
I
think
would
so
still
too.
take Devontae over Jalen Warren.
Traded Wilson for Purdy. Felt like it was a good sell high. Well, Michael Wilson for Purdy? Nathan?
No, it absolutely was a good sell
Holy
high.
crap.
Absolutely.
You fleeced them, bro. You fleeced them. That is the championship worthy freaking trade right there, man. Damn. Henderson, Tucker, or Michael Washington? Michael Wilson, maybe?
I'm assuming that's what it is, Michael Wilson. West up, let us know what you meant by that, Michael Washington. But even if it was Michael Wilson, I might be leaning towards Travion Henderson
Against the Bengals?
against the Bengals.
Yeah. I think just the freaking upside of him breaking off a couple long ass runs.
Yep.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that backfield looks too.
Yeah, it is. It might completely piss us off, but we're ready for the ride.
Yeah. Junkins, Genty, Tucker, Wilson. Junkins, Genty, Tucker, Wilson, or Gainwell. Full PPR, pick one. I like Gainwell. Chicago, the Bears are down to their fourth round draft pick at linebacker and a practice squad linebacker. They're also down secondary people, so I think Gainwell's a good play right here.
You're taking him over Gene I mean, excuse me, Junkins?
It's just because I think
Because of the
so.
PPR?
The PPR, yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I think Josh Jacobs is playing this week. I saw him
This,
practicing, and he looked pretty good.
yeah, though I think the whole I think maybe they're playing games with Minnesota. I mean, who are they playing? So,
Minnesota.
so yeah, they might be playing head games with them with a game time decision.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, I've seen enough clips. I think Josh Jacobs is playing this week, but definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, I think Gainwell is probably the good pick here for full PPR. 7 catches last week. Hopefully, he can get you about 4 or 5 this week.
Yeah, and like I said, with the news that they're down to their 4th round draft pick at linebacker and a practice squad linebacker,
Mm-hmm.
they'll take advantage of that situation right there.
Absolutely.
Can Junkins have a good game? I need some upside, so Junkins or Tootin full PPR. You get more volume out of Junkins. I think Junkins will have a good game.
Yeah, Junkins for me. Like I said, I'm a Tootin hater. Just right here next to my Henderson hate. So I'm picking Junkins
You
every
wear the
time.
badge proudly too.
I do.
Yeah, so Junkins should have a good game.
Yeah.
Ooh, PPR Watson or Myers?
Myers.
Yeah, Watson's Myers, just because he'll get more volume than Watson.
Exactly.
But Watson can get 3 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown.
Exactly.
But Myers because of the volume. Lev or Brissett?
Brissett.
Yeah.
Brissett has averaged over 20 fantasy points since he's been a starter, and he has a plus matchup this week. I'm gonna go with the high end.
I'll go that way too. I'll go that way. All right, be growing stuff. Mark Andrews or Kate Otten? Mark Andrews. Baltimore's playing. Remind me.
Who are they playing?
Yeah.
Well, they're playing the Jets.
I think I'll go Mark Andrews.
It is if you believe that Mark Andrews, Mark Andrews' touchdown streak is going to continue, which I think it will. So yeah, I'm going with Mark Andrews as well.
I think and then I think Kate Otten might get more targets, but I think the Rams defense is better than the Jets defense.
Absolutely.
Coolest code. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the channel, and please hit the like button, everybody. Please, it helps with algorithm. Pick 2: Jennings, Wandale, Pierce, Watson, half PPR. I think I'll go Jennings. I think Jennings and Wandale.
I want Wandale for the floor, and I want Watson for the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jalen was cleared after a full practice.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
I still think I'd take Gainwell. Yeah, Michael Wilson, he went off against the guy. He went off because they're so far behind. The game dictated that they're not going to be that far behind again. So
I mean, I don't know. The Jaguars just beat the Chargers 35-6 last week. You never know.
and look what they did. They held McConkey, Ladd. They held all the receivers to barely nothing. So that's another one of the reasons, except for Trey McBride will eat. Hunter Henry or Juwan Johnson?
Well, that's a good one. Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry, for sure. You don't like Juwan Johnson, but Hunter Henry.
So he went off. He traded in to the guy after he went off.
Yep.
Tommy Goat, PPR flex White or Tootin? I have to drop White to pick Tootin up.
I would drop White.
Yeah.
I would drop White for Tootin this week. The matchup is not great against the Rams. Catching the ball or running the football, not good against the Rams.
People are saying Luka's trying to get to the Commanders. Him and Jaden Daniels are close. Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, because they both played in Arizona.
Yep.
Didn't they play? Yeah, they played Arizona together.
Yep.
And that could be because there was rumblings that in the offseason that I was talking about one going to Commanders. I mean,
Mhm.
he could go to Steelers and be the Dockler. Was it the Dockler? What do you call the person that looks like somebody? Your lookalike?
Oh, doppelganger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with with Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. Yeah.
Yeah. If Josh Jacobs doesn't play, should I go Singletary or Tootin?
Ugh, goodness gracious! I can't believe that's even a question because Singletary snipes touchdowns. But I would go with Tootin.
Yeah, because him and ETN are pretty much 50-50,
Mm-hmm.
even like in the red zone too. So I go Tootin too. Junkins could get 25 plus carries this week.
Absolutely can.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Start Michael Wilson or DeAndre Swift flex.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
You gonna say DeAndre Swift?
No, I'm being distracted. Um, I'll go Michael Wilson. Yeah, I'll go Michael Wilson. Defense this week and stash for playoffs. Top defenses taken as of now. I have Saints this week, stashing Tampa, good matchup for playoff. So keep getting Saints on waivers, Rams, pick up Rams, pick up the Rams defense. I think they lead the league in takeaways,
Mm-hmm. They
or
do.
one of the top teams in takeaways. And Falcons is a sneaky good play too, but Rams.
I don't know. The Falcons they've been kind of flailing lately. Like that team is so weird.
They're kind of like Bryce Young. They're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you
Yeah,
know?
man, that team is something else. Like I have no words for that team, really, honestly.
Sniper. You're going to take Watson.
Yeah, White Watson.
Watson.
That's it. And Shaheed is who I thought he was going to be too, man. Like I kind of hate when there's news and it kind of props people up a little bit, but like, yeah, he'll see 6 opportunities a game, and that's 2 end arounds and 4 targets. Like that one kind of upset me because that made me believe. I was like, maybe Shaheed can be somebody, but 2 games in, I don't think he really did anything for the Seahawks.
Yeah, it's not what I expected.
No,
Because, I mean, he played with Kubiak in New Orleans last year.
yeah, but
So,
you made me a believer. No, not just you. There's a bunch of people made me a believer in Shaheed for Seattle, but I mean, it still could happen. He may have a great game this week.
you have all 4 of these quarterbacks, bro? Danny Dimes, Caleb, Brissett, Lawrence, pick one.
Not Daniel.
No, Danny Dimes. Yeah, I'm not playing Danny Dimes. He's going to get harassed. He'll throw a couple interceptions.
Oh man, those
I
are
kind of
three.
like Caleb.
Yeah, see, I like all 3 of them. Honestly, I don't think you really have a bad option between Caleb Brissett or Lawrence. I think the Jaguars are going to win pretty easily, so I'm kind of leaning towards Brissett. I'll match you. I'll go Caleb. Yeah, I'll go Caleb this time.
Bob Goat, how you doing, brother? Should I drop Gainwell for Tootin?
I don't know. I'll wait and see.
Yeah, same here. Because, it's Arthur Smith, man. That's the God. He hates fantasy football because you
I mean,
can't.
I'll say this. I think Kenny Gainwell has kind of earned himself more opportunities.
Mhm.
He's had 2 big games for this year, like 2 big
Yeah,
games. Like so, it's not like Jalen Warren's is that much better than him. We can see a 50-50 split between them for the rest of the season.
and they
So
both might eat tomorrow.
yeah, so I would hold Gainwell.
Yeah, just to see. Hunter or Goddard?
Hunter.
Yeah, Dallas' defense looked pretty decent
Yeah, they
last time
did.
out. Someone dropped Bo. Someone dropped Bo Nix, so dropped my second defense. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Why would they? Sometimes I think people need to be drug tested when they do crap like that, man. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't, man. And good for you to know that he was dropped. You know, that means you're checking the waivers all the time. Yeah, we'll use him as my dart backup. So that's yeah, because especially with Burrow coming back. So good on you, man. That person must be going. I like to know the backstory to that now. Why would he drop Bo Nix? PPR sit one Watson, Romeo, or Parker.
Sit one, Romeo.
Yeah,
You're not playing. You're not playing Watson and Romeo.
yeah, sit Romeo. Allen Dak or Burrow rest of the season.
Josh
Ooh,
Allen.
yeah. That what happened this past Thursday night is not going to happen all the time.
No,
That was a little disappointing, but Houston's defense is freaking. They put the league on notice big time, man. Big,
absolutely.
big time. So yeah, I go Allen. I like Dak though too. He's in a league of quarterback hoarders too. That drives me crazy. That's why I think leagues should have a position limits on quarterbacks because of the, because then the people that are hoarding them, they will ask for so much more in a trade than they should get. You know, they're like holding them hostage. There's a
It,
dude. There's a dude in my dynasty league that has like 6 backups.
it ain't nothing worse than a league of quarterback hoarders who not only will want an arm and leg for a trade, but who also will not respond.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh my! Oh, it literally. Oh, like it just. Oh my gosh! I'm in one of those leagues right now. Just like I said, QB hoarders and will not respond to. Hey, look, I want to give you $1 million. Will you give me Dak Prescott? Just left on red for 4 weeks. Oh, we got next.
Sorry about that. Bo Nix has a few bad fantasy games after his hot start. Another guy dropped Purdy, so the guy dropped Nix for Purdy.
Oh, well. Hey, your game.
Yeah,
Your game.
yeah, no kidding, man. You're welcome, my friend, and good luck this weekend, tomorrow. Big boy goat, how you doing? Pearsall, Sharps, Butte, or Worthy in the flex? I'm not playing Worthy.
I don't know if I want to play Sharps either,
No,
unless Kenny Skywalker's hurt.
unless case, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. If Kenny is hurt and he can't play, I'm going with Charbonnet.
yeah,
But if he is playing, I'm going to go with Pearsall.
yeah. Same here. Rico, Tootin, Junkins start 2. I think Carolina just lost their starting center. I think today or this week. I think I'm starting. I think shoot. I'll go Junkins and Rico, just because of volume.
Yeah, I'm still going Junkins and Rico.
They're not really sharing the backfield with anybody. Jeremy, go. How you doing, man? Rome or AJ Brown, full PPR?
Crazy. This is a crazy question. I can't believe we're getting to this. Honestly, I blame Kevin Pachulo, AJ Brown, or Roma Dunze. I'm actually going with Roma Dunze though. I'm going Roma Dunze.
I think so too. I'm. They're Philadelphia's defense. We're 12 games into the season, and they still have not figured out their freaking identity.
Yeah, I don't. They're never going to figure it out.
And that's just nuts. That's not how you freaking win a championship. Because every team that has an identity, they're going to be ahead of the game. instead of switching back and forth, and because you get no rhythm, whatsoever. So
Absolutely.
there we go. Juwan Johnson or Fannin?
Oh,
Oof.
Juwan Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juwan Johnson. The Raiders are actually really good against tight ends, believe it or not.
But the only thing they're good against. I'll get over it, man. I'll get over it.
Yeah, just listen. We're in the off season. We're talking about the Raiders drafting the first round. You'll be happy again.
Yeah, I'll be happy again. Band 9 or K9 full PPR. If Walker is a full go,
Yeah, we're going
I'm
with
going
K
to
now.
Walker.
Full go.
Yeah. Yeah. Ravens defense or Las Vegas? Ooh.
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 I'm gonna say.
I'm going to say Las Vegas
Yeah, I'm
against rookie
gonna say Las
quarterback.
Vegas. I'm gonna say Las Vegas. I'm gonna say Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get at least 5 sacks this week.
Yeah, I think so. And Geno Smith will throw 3 interceptions to make up for those. Oh God. Quarterback horror is in one of my leagues. Made a quick fair trade with me. Yeah. Can I drop White now?
Yes.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you can drop them.
Mark Andrews or Hunter Henry, full PPR. I'll go Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry.
He's not finding his Kolar and Likely, so.
Yeah, give me Hunter Henry.
Oh, you're welcome, Jeremy. Man, we're here, and we'll be here tomorrow night after the late game with our risers and reaction show. So make sure you tune in and please like and subscribe.
Yeah, and also make sure that when you are coming tomorrow, make sure that you are on time because JX is leaving at 7:18 because he is not going to miss a minute of the Rams versus Bucks. He's not.
Yeah, we'll be geared out, that's for sure. Jumbo Form Nation, how you doing, brother? If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Alec Pierce or Wandell?
Me, Wandell. Wandell might get 15 targets tomorrow.
Yeah. I think I'll go Wandell too.
That doesn't mean he's going to catch 15 passes, but he might get 15 targets tomorrow.
Yeah, him and Theo Johnson, man.
Yeah,
He might be eating. Drake or Lamar and Caleb or Brissett? I'm going Lamar. I think I'm going Lamar and Caleb.
I'm going Drake and Caleb.
Why'd you take Drake over Lamar?
Just because the Bengals.
Oh, that's true.
I think the Bengals are going. I mean, Joe's back, and hopefully he has it. But they're going to keep, probably keep scoring back and forth a little bit to kind of keep it interesting. And I just think Lamar is going to blow out the Jets.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with Drake.
Okay. Etienne or Mona?
Money guy.
All right. All right. I asked last night, but I want to know JX's response.
I'm going ETN. ETN. I'm a Tootin hater. I still think ETN's the guy there. So it's just me.
I need two: Tootin, Trey Tucker, or Charbonnet. Tootin and Trey Tucker.
Yeah, give me Tootin and Trey Tucker.
Now, if Walker is out, then I'm going Charbonnet and Trey Tucker.
Charbonnet, if he is, if K9 is not healthy.
Worthy or Burden?
Burden.
He's getting his. I like what.
Finally his week.
And you know why? Okay. So when the coach says he's finally earned, he's put in the work. He's put in the
He's
work.
doing it, folks. He's
He's
putting in the
doing it.
work.
He's finally matured. The NFL slowed down enough for him now to just go the hell off.
Yeah,
And guess
man.
what? My guy right here to the right, if that happens, he's gonna be all smiles.
Yeah, I'm gonna be absolutely elated. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. If you I don't know for any prop bettors out there, um, Luther Burden's receiving yards are higher than DJ Moore's receiving yard prop right now.
DJ Moore is on the.
Yep. So that just lets you know what the public and what insiders are knowing about
Yeah.
Luther Burden. So
And thank you, Jumbo Formation. We appreciate it. We're on
yes, thank
6
you,
nights
Jumbo.
a week. And actually, and goes just a reminder that next week we're going different schedule. We have the Sunday show, then we have Monday hot takes with the Shepherd, and then Tuesday waivers, and then Wednesday we'll be doing the start and sit. Thursday off, be back Friday and Saturday. So, all right, how you doing, Goat? Roster: Mahomes, Herbert, Cook, RB1, Genty, Junkins, Amon Olave, McBride, Tyler Warren. Good God, Michael Wilson, Corum. I'm getting jealous a little. I actually get a little bit of fantasy football chubby reading this. Ricky Pearsall, who should I start for running back 2 and flex? Thanks in advance.
Running back 2.
I'm starting Junkins.
Absolutely. Now,
Flex.
do you have to start a tight end? Because you didn't put tight end 1. I'm assuming McBride's your tight end, right?
So yeah, so if that's the case, I might go Tyler Warren in the flex.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. But I mean,
not Corum.
I mean, I just don't know.
Or Ricky Pearsall. Oof.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Tyler Warren in the flex.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Tyler Warren in the flex.
PPR redraft, by the way. Damn, that's a freaking tight ass team, dude.
Yes, it is.
Damn. Joan Goats, how hard do you think Jalen? He's going to make him see tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see.
He's going to wake up and look. He's going to be looking for Batman. All right, Mega Big Rob, how you doing, brother? Devontae Smith or Wandell Robinson? I'm going Devontae Smith.
I'm going Wandell.
Because of volume?
Because of volume, yeah. And like I said, I'm just not very high on the Eagles' offense in a whole. So I'll take the volume over not knowing what possibly could happen.
Lamar or Flacco?
Flacco.
I'm going Lamar.
Are you going Lamar? I was thinking about going Flacco. I mean, I feel like because you get extra fantasy points for Gatorade cups handed out. So if Flacco can get those Gatorade cups over to Joe Burrow pretty quick, no, we're going with Lamar. We're going with Lamar.
Yeah, go Lamar, man. All right. We're going to pause for a message from our spot. Just come on. Full PPR, 2 RBs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, CMC, Rico, Hall, Aaron Jones, White, Adams, JMO, or JJ. Full PPR, 2 RBRs, 2 running backs. He might go CMC. We go CMC and Hall. My wide receivers are going to be Adams. I think I go Adams and JMO. And then flex JJ. Yeah.
So Rico, CMC, Rico, yeah, Devontae Adams, JJ, and I think I'm actually going to flex Brees Hall.
So you go Rico and CMC, flex Brees Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Go Adams and JJ.
Yep. Adams and JJ.
I think Jameis was going to go off. He's been eating pretty good lately.
He has been. He has
And
no.
going
He's been
against the New York
playing.
Giants, so
He's playing. He's playing really well, but Justin Jefferson does not belong in the flex spot. I'm sorry,
he
but I
okay.
understand
So
it though.
okay, start JJ and Adams. Put Jameis in the flex spot. You know, 6 and 7, right?
6 and 7. Oh, 6 and 7. But no, I don't. I mean, I gotta go with the number one wide receiver, even with the struggles of McCarthy, man.
And look who's here, the shepherd. Devontae Goat or you got this right.
Yeah, I think we got that one. I'm gonna want that with that one.
Yeah, so he is Big Price tight end one.
Yep, McBride tight end one.
You're going with Juan Delius versus
Detroit.
Lions.
Mhm.
Jameis. I expect points in that game. I do.
Mhm.
All right. Surprisingly, 7-4 in my league, tied for second with 3 others. Had 2 losses by under. Oh God,
Under
We're
1
so
point.
tight, man. I've
Jeez.
lost so much.
It's not a surprise.
I've lost games by 0.24.
It's not a fucking surprise. It's AJ Goat. Why would that be? Why is it a surprise? It's not a surprise. I'm 7-4 in one league also. Look at it go 7. Probably gonna go 7-5 due to Josh Allen, but we're gonna have to take that on the chin. I said earlier in the week, if there was any type of silver lining, any sort of like, okay, fallback here is the fact that if you have Josh Allen, you're probably with a winning record. You don't have a losing record with Josh Allen. So I mean, if there's any sort of like consolation to that performance, it would be that. AJ Goat.
All right, Goats. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Get your lineups all dialed in and set up.
Make sure
And go Rams.
Go Rams. Sunday Night Football.
Good night, Goats.
War Chief. Look at this chief. What's going on? The Fantasy Goats are out in full force. I'm very happy to be here alongside the War Chief. It is me, your shepherd. Where are we? After AJ Goat. By the way, if you guys are not already subscribed, please do so. Please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. West Up, I know that we saw that one. Yeah, I'm going freaking. I don't know. You can't sit Justin Jefferson. I get it. I know 9 isn't doing well, but like,
doesn't matter. You have to play that guy.
There's a couple of guys. All right, maybe there's a few guys in this league that we don't sit. Josh Allen's one of them. Justin Jefferson happens to be another. He's just one of those guys you don't sit. You can't. You don't sit Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase sits himself. I heard a little bit earlier before my technical difficulties really kicked in, and now they all resolved. Thank you very much to my dear sister, the president of operations for this channel. She got everything squared away, so I really appreciate it. She'll hear this message. Joe Shiesty and Yoshevitz. Joe Shiesty and Yoshevitz. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Joe Shiesty with Yoshevitz as a third option war chief. Now I get it. I want to play Yoshi also.
Mm-hmm.
I do, but I was looking at the game logs, the surface shit from last season alongside with this season, and he actually does better when he's not asked to be the second option. His best games happen to be when he's the third wide receiver, and then the games that Yoshi didn't, the games that he played as the second option, let's keep in mind last season, while he did have 2 touchdowns, those games were also with Jamar. They weren't with now T. So I don't know how that really plays into it, right? Like, so he's going to be a second option tomorrow, but it's with T. Mm-hmm. When last season it was actually with Jamar, not T.
So
and Flacco. Let's make sure that we get that straight.
No, but I can't. And then, like I said, I could be totally off with this one. I remember them speaking to him about how he actually plays the position that Jamar plays. That's actually his position. But come on now, like who you gonna pick, Jamar Chase or Andre Yashavas? Like, let's be for real. So
I'm
I think we might see a good decent game from him in Jamar's place, opposed to him playing that kind of like that off role that T plays.
kind of like
But you can,
that Tyler Boyd,
yeah, like so.
right?
I mean, yeah, it's a toss up. It really is a toss up
no,
for me. I just want to.
no, no,
I'm
no.
ready to take the risk on it.
I'm with you. It's just I wasn't able again. I wasn't on to give you my 2 cents, my shepherd sense. Too, like I just want the goats to know this as well. I want the goats to understand and realize, okay, this is the scenario and the situation that we're faced with. Yes, A, Flacco. B, he's actually a number 2 option, but it's not the same type of number 2 option that he was. I'm hoping. I'm expecting him to turn in a good performance. Something. Let's call it conservative. Let's call it 5 catches, maybe 70 to 80 yards, maybe on a good day.
I'll take that. I'll take
And,
that in a heartbeat.
yeah, I'll take that. And if he gets into the end zone, that's the cherry.
Oh man, he does that.
Yo, what's up, B Go baby? What's up, my guy B Coat? Any thoughts on the Butte or any Jets receivers? I'd rather take. I rather take Effin Chisholm on the Patriots, who just gets returns over any Jet receivers.
Effin Chisholm.
Rather start Chisholm, and we know that Chisholm barely gets onto the field, except for like returns. No, seriously, I would start Booty.
Yeah, I'll start Booty as well.
I would start Keyshawn Booty. Now, Adonai Mitchell was finding some open spots. He did find a few targets here and there. Supposedly Tyrod's supposed to be an upgrade from Justin Fields. I consider it almost even. Now you have a little bit better of a passer, little bit better, maybe a little bit better understanding of pressure, and now we have no rushing upside. So yeah, I would go with Booty. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's too B-Goat. It's too hard to trust right now. Adonai Mitchell or John Mechie, and those are the receivers that we do have in question. Does Wilson go back to waivers when Harrison Jr. comes back? Does he go back to waivers? Probably.
I say no.
You don't think so?
I say no. The only reason why I say no is because
you would take Wilson as when Marv comes back.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen this type of production from Marvin Harrison, right? I've never seen this type of production from Marvin Harrison. I feel like Michael Wilson has earned more targets even when Marvin Harrison comes back. Tell me the last time that Marvin Harrison came close to 15 catches. Never. Never close. Never.
No, he hasn't.
He's never come that close. So you can't just have a wide receiver on your team that has 15 catches in one game and just take them all away when someone else comes back.
No, I mean that's fair. That's fair. So if you're holding Michael Wilson, I mean, I don't think you necessarily have to just dump him back to waivers right away, Michael.
Don't just dump him, yeah.
Yeah, I would at least, let's venture to see what type of snaps and what type of targets he gets when Marv does come back. Let's see if this theory does hold up, because it's interesting. It's interesting because you want to know why it's interesting, B-Goat? Because it's coming from the motherfucking war chief.
Not called Michael Wilson a league winner by any means, but I mean, just like I said, I don't think Marv has had more than 8 catches in a game. Like, you can't take away 15 catches away from somebody.
Again, I apologize to you, Rhino. I apologize to the goats. I had some serious technical issues prior to this show with what's going on here in the lab. I know that Michael Wilson was brought up, but did Rhino mention the kind of the dialogue that was taking place between the last few days with Michael Wilson? He doesn't want to see. He wouldn't start Michael Wilson.
Yeah, he was saying you like him a little more than he does. Like I said, I think he's a solid play. Like I said, I don't expect him to have 15 catches, but a plus matchup against the Jaguars, I don't think 6 or 7 catches is hard to do. So
it would be a monumental letdown that the third year I'm sorry, third round, Michael Wilson out of Stanford does not produce at least 14 to 15 points at the bare bones.
Absolutely.
And we should take that and run with it.
Exactly. Like drop what happened against the Chargers. I don't know. They must have food poisoning. The Chargers must have, I don't know, still been asleep. I don't know what the hell happened with that game, but that's not a representation of how the Jaguars let wide receivers catch the ball over them.
Oh boy. I mean, I know one guy just put it very, very simply. If you took the amount of targets that he got last week, then you cut that in half. That's the most that Marvin Harrison has gotten. So I mean that's a pretty good baseline.
Yeah.
It's a good baseline. So we're even giving it we're taking a couple of those ticks off. And still it should be a decent game. Goff or Lamar, dear. I mean, the indoor cat versus Lamar Jackson and the Jets. This is screaming Lamar. It really is. It's screaming Lamar, and they may just take their foot off the gas by the fourth quarter. Unless Lamar is going to, well, not. I mean, we're hoping that Lamar, if that does happen, puts in one of those like 3 touchdowns for 200 and change types of games. Maybe not that much rushing, but a super efficient day. And then Snoop Doggy Dogg goes back in when they're already blowing out the Jets by like 20.
Yeah, we're hoping for one of those 4 touchdowns games by the third quarter type of Lamar games.
And the Lions, I don't think they could afford to do that. I think Jared Goff will wind up playing the full game against the Giants in what could be an exchanging of points back and forth, exchanging of score changes with Jameis. The Lions have the pack breathing down their back, playing the pack on Thursday. The Lions, if they're not careful, because they're already looking to Thursday night, could freaking obviously put up a dud tomorrow. Possibly. I wouldn't go as far as to say that the Giants are going to win. I'm not doing that. But like, if they're caught sleeping tomorrow, that would be bad for the Lions. They can't afford to do that. I think your safer play, dear, is Goff. Your total upside play is Lamar. Swinging for the fences, Lamar. Swinging for the birthday fences, Sniper. I know it's a couple of days early, but we'll celebrate a couple of days early. Happy birthday. A little early. We'll do it again on Monday. 1 point solo tackles. 1 point solo tackles. Rob Flogoat. Assistant tackles. Oh, man. You're speaking Sniper's language now. IDP. Would you landman linebacker for the loss?
I got you here.
Or Gray? Which Gray is that? For a linebacker on the Titans? I doubt I would play that. But then again, considering Skywalker and Charbonnet should be running the ball based on this question alone, so not necessarily which running back is going to get the most usage, but the running back room for Seattle as a whole, that might be more sneaky. The Titans linebacker for tackles, no? Or do you go with your Ram linebacker, Sean Tucker and Rashad White?
Yeah, so I mean, the Buccaneers actually give up more points to linebackers than the Seahawks do. So I'm gonna just take the better player in the better situation. I'm actually going to go with Landman over Gray here.
He said land. He showed Landman. If I didn't have that LBLAR, I would think he was talking about the show. That show on Paramount.
Both great.
I haven't seen that. I want to. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah. Tyler Goat, baby. What's up, Tyler? Motherfucking Tyler Goat out in a barner.
K-Dot.
Against the Rams.
AJ Barner doesn't really have good backup games, back-to-back good games. And AJ Barner's good game was against the Rams, so we're going to go with K-Dot.
They ask a lot of AJ Barner. That doesn't necessarily mean that translates to fantasy. Like he's just like being used in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
And Kadon, we know what Kadon does. Runs routes. I would go with Kadon.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close, I would say though, but still, yeah, Kadon. So was it flex JMO? Oh, West up, baby. What are we doing here? So was it flex JMO or Brees Hall? You gotta like the opportunities that JMO's had in an offense that actually functions. I know this is tough because it's Brees Hall and he's the only number in town for the Jets. And how many times have we started Brees Hall, for over the last few seasons in this very same situation, very same spot, a terrible Jets team, terrible offensive line. He's the only dude. He's the only one getting volume, and he gets us 9 points. Maxi Goat knows what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about as a Brees Hall guy, as a New York Jet guy. It's hard. It's hard to lay off of JMO in a better offense right now, West Up Goat. I would go JMO. Go JMO, but expect Brees Hall for everything that I'm saying about for everything negatively I am saying about the situation for Brees Hall. I would still, don't be surprised if he does turn in something like Brees Hallish, respectable.
Yeah, that's what I think could possibly happen. But I'm still probably gonna go with JMO as well.
Heads or tails? Always go with tails. Always the tail. That's what we want. Judkins or Harvey rest the season. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Probably Judkins still gets ton of volume. RJ Harvey's maybe getting that rookie bump. RJ Harvey, we're hoping is going to get that 65% running back snap share. This answer could also change after tomorrow, B-Goat. What if Judkins doesn't do well? What if the Raiders actually stop Quinshon Judkins, which I'm not really expecting. I'm rooting for Shador, in case you goats didn't know. I'm rooting for Shador to turn in a good game. Don't make mistakes. Maybe a turnover. I get it. You're a rookie. Maybe. Don't make boneheaded quarterback mistakes. Throw the ball away. Don't run backwards. Find Cedric the Entertainer Tillman. Find maybe Njoku or Harold if they're not sitting in blocking for you. And Quinshon Judkins is supposed to have a good game. Yeah, let me check something else out.
Yeah, I'm going strictly off of strength of schedule. I'm going to go with Judkins, but it really is a coin flip between the two.
Strength of schedule. You would think that the Browns would have a good strength of schedule for the next decade, considering how bad they are.
Just for context, Cleveland has Las Vegas, San Francisco, Tennessee, Chicago, Buffalo, and Pittsburgh through the playoffs. And Denver has, of course, the bye week, Washington, Las Vegas, Green Bay, Jacksonville, and Kansas City. So RJ Harvey has two tough ones in the playoffs.
Quinshon Judkins is 2 spots ahead of RJ in consensus ranking. What's up, Mad Maxi? Motherfucking Mad Maxi. Fucking mad. I get it. I'm mad too. I'm mad. Owen Goat. Welcome to the Fantasy Goats, Owen. If you're new to the channel, Owen, do us a big favor. Please like and subscribe. I have a couple of trades in the works. A couple. Proactive. I like that. Overall, I would be giving Mahomes, Lad, on bye, Javante playing the Eagles tomorrow, and Debo for Jahmyr Gibbs, Drake May, and Waddle. What do you think? If you want my honest opinion, I mean, in all honesty, in all fairness, this seems like a even Steven. Is there, Jahmyr Gibbs, Javante's doing really well. I know he's not Jahmyr Gibbs. Drake May, we know, was doing really well for someone who hasn't thrown a 300-yard game. Lad McConkey is Lad McConkey, but so Jalen Waddle is Jalen Waddle without any Tyree. I mean, to me, this is almost damn even.
Yeah. What would you consider the massive upgrade? Which one would you consider that?
It's got the massive. The massive upgrade. That's the thing. I don't think there's any. There's nothing massive here. There's nothing really that massive. I would probably. It's got to be Jameer. It's got to be Jameer Gibbs.
That's the only thing that warrants including Debo. I feel like why? Because I think it could go down Mahomes, Light, and Javonte for Gibbs and May and Waddle. So, like I said, if you feel like Gibbs is the massive upgrade, then yeah, sure, make that trade.
Yeah. Again, I think it would be a win-win. I think the other manager would like Mahomes, obviously, if he's ready to accept it. Well, you said that you have a couple. Is this one and then there's another one, or is this like kind of like 2 in 1? In any event, Owen Goat. The fact that you're being proactive, you've probably already looked at most of these players, if not all these players' upcoming schedules. You like the matchups. It's a good deal. Tomorrow's a Monty game. So, I mean, you may want to, if you're going to acquire Jameer Gibbs before tomorrow's kickoff, Daniels or Darnold? It's like kibbles and bits, Doug.
Darnold.
Darnold? Is Darnold going to get back to form against the Titans? Or is he going to like throw for or is he going to complete 10 passes out of like 15 attempts for 180 yards and
3 touchdowns
and 3 touchdowns with that? Yes. And Seattle get the hell out of there and go back home. 1-2 PPR, Yoshi or Romeo? I mean, I'd like to tell you. Oh, half PPR. I thought you'd give me like a 1-to-2 ratio of PPRs. I'd like to tell you Yoshivas.
Yeah, something I don't think we're thinking about is how rusty is Joe Burrow going to be?
He's not playing.
Oh, he's not? Oh, he's not playing? Good. I'm glad he's not playing. Good.
No,
okay,
Joe Flacco's on the center again.
We're good then. I'm good. I'm taking Yashivas. I'm going
to go. I mean, you know how they work with Romeo. You know this. Yeah, I mean, well, Romeo. Let's go. Let's live dangerously. Let's swing for the fences. Let's swing for this new dude who's got himself a wonderful opportunity. The Patriots secondary is in, the stronger of the units where their run defense and up front they are. Bobby Spillane ain't going to be able to follow Yoshivas around.
Hell no.
But Bobby Spillane is most likely going to have his hands full with Chase Brown. So I like the idea of Yoshivas at home with Flacco. I would actually like it better with Joe Shiesty. But Thursday, Chase comes back. Burrow will play against the Ravens, and then it's like it'll be a fireworks show. Rob Flo, goat, you are a motherfucking goat, and the sniper doe is a doe, and you are a goat. Ron, how are you this evening, Ron? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Up for PPR, Bretton Strange or someone off waivers. Bretton Strange or the field?
I'm going with Bretton Strange.
Is Bretton Strange playing? Bretton Strange has been on IR all this time too. Did they elevate? Did they activate him? I don't know if I would play Bretton Strange. What are the other options at tight end off the waiver wire? I think I may want to look into one of those guys.
Bretton Strange is activated this week.
I don't think he's not really having the season so far. take away the injuries, minus the injury, I don't think he hasn't lived up to his potential as a tight end while healthy. But that was way earlier in the season. Then he got hurt. He's missed a bunch of time.
Mhm.
I don't know if I would go back to, I don't know, Noah Fant or Gesicki or your guy Cody Parkinson. No Tyler.
No.
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
So is it Brenton Strange?
Yeah, I think it kind of has to be by default.
Trevor Lawrence likes his tight end.
He
We know
does. He
that.
does love his tight end.
We know that.
Before Brenton Strange got hurt, he did have a 7-catch game. Like he did.
Oh,
But I'm not saying that, I mean I can't say that's going to happen again. Like
yeah, I don't have notifications on for Brenton Strange.
yeah, I know you don't. I know you don't.
He's not really top of mind, but I get it. What I can tell you from previous history, yes, Trevor Lawrence does like the tight end. If this dude's healthy, he could turn in a nice game. Ron Goat, and in the full PPR, should I still start Kenny G, even though Warren is playing? I didn't play Gamer last week, and it cost me a win. Doesn't mean you play him this week because it cost you last week.
Yeah.
It means if Warren plays, Kenny Gainwell still stands to have some standalone value against the Bears team that's kind of defensively depleted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this may very well set up nicely for Kenny G, but you can't. It's not. Let's play Kenny G because I missed the boat last week.
Exactly.
If it's for your flex, it's a good flex play, Ron. Full PPR. Should I start? It's a good flex pit. It's a good flex play, especially in PPR when he's used in the passing game in the check down Charlie.
And I'm gonna stand on that. Two big gains when he's gotten opportunity. Like I said, I don't think you just look past that. You have to continue to give him some type of play. Like I think he has standalone value too.
Look at this guy. Look at this shit. I'd love to frame this. I'm gonna frame this. I'm going to like take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna fucking I'll clip it. I'm gonna clip this segment, War Chief. You're gonna clip this segment, War Chief. This is going to be the segment to end all segments. Here's where we are, Fantasy Goats. It is November 22nd, 2025. It is week 12 in the NFL season. And here is the question. Drop Cortland Sutton. Oh, man, are you crazy, Doug? How could you do that? Cortland Sutton. This guy is going to he's been turning wide receiver 1. Are you kidding? Yes, that is the Fantasy Goats gloating a little bit, or giving ourselves a little tap on the back. You gonna drop him for Troy Franklin? Do you want it? You want to hold both Broncos? I would say you don't drop Cortland Sutton, as bad as it's gotten. I could be objective. I wouldn't drop Cortland Sutton. Coming out of this bye, he might be able to get us a good game. I don't know if it's next week, week 13. Or maybe it's week 15 in our playoffs, depending on the matchup. I like the idea of Troy Franklin. That's for sure, War Chief. I want Franklin on the team.
Absolutely want Franklin on the team. I mean, they had the same amount of targets last week. So I mean, just dropping Sutton. Like I said, I wouldn't do that. I don't know if your trade deadline has passed or not. If it has not, find a way to get Sutton out there for a trade. But I'm taking Troy Franklin rest of the season over Sutton for sure.
Sutton's time has come. Like I said back in in July, I was like, you've been a good, reliable wide receiver. You have peaked. That's it, man. Like there's nothing else. You have nothing left in the tank to offer us, and we actually have seen it come to fruition. But yeah, I still wouldn't drop a wide receiver of his caliber. He's still on the field, as the War Chief is pointing out. He's still on the field for them. The dude that is falling out of favor is actually Ingram, is actually Marvin Mims, is only being used on like gadget plays and whatnot.
Marvin Mims is out of there. He's completely out of there.
They're trying to get Pat Bryant more involved. That's not so. I mean,
also had the same amount of targets left. They all had 8 equally. So yeah,
the Broncos offense looked a little bit better, and they got Cortland back involved. It's no surprise. But yeah, don't drop him, but get Troy Franklin. All right, let's keep going. Dougie Goat, the Doug Goat, and the Mac Goat. What's up, Mac Goat, baby? What's up? What are you doing, Goat? What up? I got a Pat and Jacoby. Who should I play at QB tomorrow? I got Pat Mahomes and Jacoby Brissett. War Chief. He's got Pat and he's got Jacoby. It's the law firm of Jacoby and Mahomes.
So, do you want to play the GOAT of right now, the guy who can sling it for 5,000 yards and 500 touchdowns, or do you play Jacoby Brissett against the Jaguars, who essentially gives away the most fantasy points to quarterbacks? Damn, this is tough. I'm not sitting Mahomes. I'm going to go with Pat Mahomes, even though he's been struggling.
Do you like the Chiefs or the Colts tomorrow? Remind me.
I like
who's winning? The Chiefs are winning, right?
I like the Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs are winning.
All they need to do is just sell out and stop JT.
Mm-hmm.
Rush 3, rush 4 against Daniel Jones, and that's the rest. That's the recipe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Mac, I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna sit Pat Mahomes. It's like Joe Shiesty only. That's Pat. Judkins or Genty for PPR. Quinshawn. Tomorrow, Quinshawn. Genty's playing Quinshawn, right?
Yep, they're playing against each other. I'm going with Judkins.
They're playing Cleveland. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, it's no good.
No good.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Owen should have said before for that trade, I'm 7-4. Don't like Mahomes and the lads' playoff schedules. May and Waddle have good ones. Yeah, I mean, that's really fair. That's fair.
Absolutely is.
I don't like Tua. I mean, let's call it what it is, so that he's directly connected to Jalen Waddle. But Jalen Waddle will be a start. Make no mistake about that. And Drake May. I mean, their playoff schedule. Without me looking at it, I'm sure there's the Buffalo game coming up. My God, Buffalo! Look, they got murdered.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Buffalo got murdered the other night. Murdered.
Yes, they did.
I wonder if their soul returned to Buffalo with them. Or did Will Anderson just like rip it right out of everyone's body on Thursday night? You're welcome, Sniper.
Yeah, he said May had a good playoff schedule, but he has Buffalo, Baltimore, and the Jets. I don't know if he's making it past Buffalo and Baltimore with good games. Drake May. I don't know if he is or not. They still have really good pass defense, and Baltimore's turning around. But
again, Owen Goat, you're 7-4. We're kind of in the driver's seat. A win tomorrow, Monday, would be wonderful. That will just solidify it a little bit more. And you're looking at the playoff schedule. It's fantastic. And if you feel that you could ride the hot streak with Drake May as the season winds down, the actual season, 15, 16, 17. Again, you're also getting Jahmyr Gibbs. Let's not forget that. So yeah, pull the trigger. I think it's kind of even. Again, it's an even deal. It's almost an even deal. You're getting a little bit more. If you put that thing into a trade calculator, all right, I bet you win the trade. I don't really think there's a win-lose, but the trade calculator would give you a little bit more in value. A little bit more. You're getting more value. I have no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Pull the trigger, goat. We'll be here. We'll be here to work with you. Work the matchups moving forward. B Rob. Now that's not 7-4. That's the opposite. I'm not dyslexic. That's 4-7. Need 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Number 1. Before I read the rest of the players off, I love that you're playing. You're still fucking playing, B Rob. Let's go. We're gonna get to 7-7. Let's get to motherfucking 7-7. All right. Need 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Rico, Chase Brown, Ramadre, Monty, Toot, Tez, Sutton, Watson, Booty, Flowers, Slayton. Thanks. Okay, so if it's 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 flex, we're gonna go. Monty is definitely 1 running back, and I guess I would probably go. Would you start Ramadre or Chase? Oh no, Rico.
Yeah. I'll say, hold on. Yeah, Rico is the easy one.
Rico.
So is Monty.
Rico Monday night. Monty is the 2nd running back. 2 wide receivers. We're gonna go. That's Christian Watson, right?
Yes.
Well, it's not Sutton, my friend. It's not Cortland this week. I guess you're gonna go Christian Watson, and you're gonna go with Zay Flowers or Tez.
Yeah, I'm thinking Zay Flowers.
No Rashad Bateman.
Oh, then definitely Zay Flowers. Absolutely.
And then if you wanted one more dude, or we need one more dude, Darius Slayton's kind of sneaky. Or
you would think about going back into the running backs, maybe Chase Brown for the dump offs, maybe Stevenson for the carries. Yeah, I think I might go back to one of those. I'll probably go just Chase because he's the best player.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll chase the volume there with Chase Brown. You've got the volume and all that upside with Rico, and then it's Monty. Monty is a home run tomorrow indoors against that damn Giants. Lousy Giants.
Monty could fall in the end zone twice tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you're 2 wide, so that's one of your flexes, the running back. You're 2 wide. Go with Christian Watson. We know Love loves him. And Zay Flowers. Scotty Goat. Do you think Josh Jacobs plays this week? Also, what about Rodgers playing? I don't think Josh Jacobs will play. I know it's a game time decision. They're going to warm him up. For the simple fact that they're playing on Thanksgiving, why? Why play?
I mean, it's a big, like, you made the distinction about the Lions. But the Packers could be in the same spot.
It's equally important, of course. But you don't think the Pack could get by with like Emmanuel Wilson against the Vikings? I think they can. I think that's what the way we're looking at it, and just give him a few more days for his knee.
Yeah.
So the question is, do I think? Now I'm not, obviously, I'm not a doctor, Scotty Goat. I'm your shepherd.
Not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. But I don't personally think he's going to play.
Not a doctor.
I need a doctor sometimes, but I'm not a doctor. And Aaron Rodgers, the wild horses are going to have to prevent him from not playing in that game tomorrow. I think Rodgers will play. As crazy as that is, I think Rodgers would play also in Chicago. No, it's not a Packers Chicago thing, but I think it's a Rodgers Chicago thing. Do you think Rodgers is going to play?
I think he's going to play.
I think he's going to play too. Strange or Loveland? It's very strange.
Super strange.
Yeah.
Super strange.
Well, the Bears have themselves they have a new identity, I think, War Chief. The Bears are like, they've at least coming out of the bye, or the last 4 games or so, 5 games or so, really turned into they want to run the freaking ball first. And that's going to set up Rome. It's going to set up DJ. It's going to set up maybe Lex Luthor. But if they're in between the 20s with DeAndre Swift, then there's that one game without DeAndre Swift when it was Money Guy. But now Money Guy's got his role inside the 10. Imagine Money Guy gets in, rotates with DeAndre Swift on one of the series, like at 30 and breaks one off. It's gonna be hard not to fucking. It's gonna be hard to put DeAndre. It'll be hard to put DeAndre Swift back in the game. It will, but the Bears they're not 8-3 by accident. Really? I mean, yeah. All right. You want to say they have an easy schedule? Fine, but it's not really an accident. There's talent there.
Absolutely is.
I would still go with Strange here. There's too many mouths to feed. That's why not Loveland. Too many mouths. Jay Simpson goat. What are you doing, Jay Goat? Another Jay Goat. I got a lot of Jay Goats. Baker or Purdy? Brock. Oh, I don't want to play Baker. A, against the Rams. B, Baker hasn't been playing that well.
Yeah, that's what he's been playing that well. I won't play Baker right now.
The Bucks are trending in the wrong direction.
They might be overtaken by the Panthers tomorrow.
They're trending in the right. They're choking away their division is what it feels like to me. Absolutely. Flex two, full PPR. Brees, Genty, or Jawan. So 2 out of these 3.
Brees and Jawan.
You might as well hook up Jawan with Purdy. And then Brees, and let's cross our fingers there. Yeah. Scotty Goat. I dropped Strange for Schultze, and he did nothing on Thursday. Scott Goat, if you would have been here Tuesday, and if you would have been here on Thursday, our new show on Thursday, the Outlook show, which gives us the opportunity to just take a look at games, take a look at players, take a look at the matchups, not necessarily making hard calls, but what we're looking for. On that show, you would have heard me say, Scott Goat, that you do not start Dalton Schultz against the Bills. So, but that sucks, man. That sucks. I would go back to Schultz next week. He's not playing the number 1 team against tight ends. The Bills, they happen to be really good against tight ends. But it's not. But War Chief, the week before they had Kate Otten, right? Kate Otten, I think, dropped one in the end zone, and if I'm not mistaken, he targeted Dalton Schultz in the end zone this week too. So it's not like it could very well be a different situation. Like they may not be ranked 1 after those 2 misses as of now, presently. Yeah, Scotty Goat, make sure turn on the notifications if you have to. That would be nice, actually. Like B Growing. B Growing is my guy. My motherfucking B Growing. He's like, talk me out of.
Yeah, talk him out of May over Hurts. Why? What are we talking you out of? You need to play May over Hurts. You absolutely need to.
I think it would be hard for me to sit Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has a malcontent, or at least that's what it seems like in A.J. Brown, but he's got talent at that tight end. He's got talent in Devontae. He's got the running back. He is a running back. And Drake May is going to be playing in Cincinnati against the most inferior secondary you can imagine. Hurts against the Cowboys, 425. The game of the week on Fox. That's a tough one, B. That's a tough one.
Drake May has the Bengals.
Yeah, I know.
Bengals. And Jalen Hurts has given us 12 and 14. That offense is dying. If that offense wasn't dying, this would be an easy answer, but the offense is dying, man. They can't do anything in Philadelphia. Vic Fangio is saving the day every Sunday.
They're playing lights out on defense.
Yeah,
absolutely.
they're playing lights out on defense.
and it actually gives the Eagles offense more opportunities to sputter from what we've seen the last few weeks, as pointed out. Talk me out of playing May over. It seems like you want to go with Drake May. If we have to try to talk you out of it.
Yeah, I'm going with Drake May.
Let's roll with Drake May. I mean, be growing. The only freaking thing I would say is we have more evidence with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Career wise, we have more evidence. We know what he's capable of doing. We know what they're going to attempt to do with him. That's the only argument I have right now. That's the only argument, brother Goat. I'm tempted to drop Mariota to get Bam Knight, but there's almost nothing in the way of quarterbacks on the waiver wire standard. And Mariota is your backup, I'm presuming. So you'd be only with one quarterback? I don't know if I would do that. But if you need Bam Knight to play tomorrow, you're only going to get another week of Bam Knight also, by the way. I mean, we think Trey Benson's going to come back, but like to what kind of usage? So I should have maybe have said that we have only one more week. We may get more weeks of Bam Knight, but still. I don't know, Mariota. Marcus Mariota. He's not very good, is he? He's not very good.
He's not very good.
But what happens, War Chief? What happens if his starting quarterback happens to go out? I don't know who that is, but GQ, do you know who that is? Who's Scott White's quarterback, GQ? My motherfucking GQ. One running back, two flex. Hunt, Tootin, Singletary, Cedric. Did you see the short? Take a look at the short that we have on Cedric Tillman. This is very sneaky observations and analysis by Neo with Cedric Tillman and Shadori tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we know Quincy could get away with it too, right? Quincy could just get away with whatever he wanted to do. Whatever he wants to play, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Quincy can do whatever he wants to do.
I like Hunt. I think Hunt's an automatic touchdown. I'm not sure what else is after that. Singletary is almost an automatic touchdown. And then you got Jacoby Myers. Let's roll with Cedric the Entertainer. Let's see what the wide receiver room. Let's see what this position looks like now with Shadori tomorrow. Let's roll. Here, I'll give you in case you don't happen to make it to that short. That's up on the channel, the Fantasy Goats channel. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. But we have a great short that was posted this morning where it's talking about how the Raiders essentially play with a lot of linebackers. They play with a lot of men up at the line. Not too many DBs. Okay. Cedric the Entertainer, Cedric Tillman, plays a lot in the slot, a lot of in-breaking routes. This should help Shador Sanders. Makes sense to me. Tunin's not a bad play either, especially if they're going to continue to use him 50-50 with ETN.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't like him. I know that. I don't like the situation. I don't like the situation any more than anybody, but if they're going to continue to give him this work, and we know that Liam Cohen likes the running back so damn much, he may be an option moving forward. I think either one's fine. Hunt, fine.
Yeah, I think Hunt's a solid 10 points. I think he's a solid 10 points no matter what.
I agree. Let's roll with Tillman, Quincy. Go. Let's just roll the freaking dice. Let's swing for the fences. Who's winning tomorrow, Philly or the Cowgirls? I'm gonna venture off to say that I think they could upset them. I think they could give them an upset. I know. I'm calling for a tush-push stop. They will stop one tush-push at least. Now, if they're gonna win the game, I think they have a good shot at winning the game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an upset. I think the Cowboys are favored
at home.
Yeah,
They're home.
because they're
Which
home.
they don't necessarily play well at home, but
They used to.
yeah, of course they used to. Sure, with To. Yeah, with
It's no sooner than that. No, but I think I got I got the Cowgirls too, man. Like
I wouldn't be that
they're
surprised.
desperate. They're desperate.
Uh,
They're trying to play for the playoffs.
and they're kind of in the thick of it with a win for sure. With a win, they're absolutely Cap for life. What's up, Cap for life, baby? And the Mac, baby. I got another one for y'all. I have Steph, AJ, Judkins, Tet. Which three is the best set? Tet is set. You know that. Look, if we like May, we like Diggs right now. Yes, we like Diggs. We like Judkins, and I think we could go back to Tet after Kyle Shanahan was gushing all over him this week, paying him compliments and whatnot. I think Tet's a good play. AJ Brown, he's the odd man out.
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking that I think it's Diggsy, Tet, and Judkins. Judkins for the volume, Tet for back-to-back good games, and Stephon Diggs against the Bengalis.
The Bengalis. Drop BTJ. Whew, there's another one. Lord Chief.
Oh, God.
There's another one. Holy
Drop
shit.
BTJ. Oh, my.
Here? This is it, man. Like, this is where we have gotten.
This is insane.
Drop BTJ or Gadsden for Troy. I have Sutton. You drop the tight end.
Yeah.
You drop the tight end. You don't drop BTJ. Oh, you drop BTJ, West up goat, and then like your opponent next week picks him up, and next week he's clear to play. I'll kill myself. No, I wouldn't kill myself, but you know what I'm saying. You don't drop BTJ. You drop the tight end, or you can't necessarily go out there and get Troy. But if you're itching for Troy, I wouldn't drop BTJ. You're dropping Gadsden here. I'm sure you've got another tight end. As good as Gadsden has been.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Sutton is a potential drop there. I
you know
Sutton,
what? It is. It's borderline. It is borderline.
Between the three, I feel like Sutton is the more favorable drop out of the three.
Follow me, bros. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Cap goat. Cap, is this a different profile picture that I'm used to? Or maybe a different name, different username? Cap goat. Follow me. I'm 6'5", number in a 12 team. Yesterday I traded my Wandale Robinson and Bucky for Bayshall and Jalen Waddle. Today I flipped the Waddle pick I got with my Franklin and Rico for 8-chain Jennings Pierce. Thoughts? So when you received Waddle, you then moved Waddle
and Franklin and Rico for 8-chain Jennings and Pierce.
The only part that that kind of messed me up was the Franklin, because I didn't see him in the beginning. But fine, yeah, I got with my Franklin and Rico. So you're telling us that Franklin is already on the roster. He's already on the roster, and Rico's already on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
And then you took Waddle and you moved him for 8-chain Jennings Pierce.
I like that for you. I like 8-chain more than everybody. I like 8-chain, and I think you did very well getting Pierce and Jennings too. I think that's a solid trade for you.
While still for depth now would be Bayshall Tutin.
Correct.
Solid. Fucking solid. The
Yeah.
motherfucker like a fucking goat. You know this. Solid. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Cap goat. He's a motherfucking cap goat. B-Rob, yeah, that's you. Ooh, hoo, 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 Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and goats, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Because the Frizzle is here, we're gonna deliver you a message from our sponsor.
Hey goats, please do me a favor, please like and subscribe and hit those notifications so you don't miss any of our content.
That's in honor of the Frizzle, baby. Frizzle, Fizzle. Butte. Oh, Christian Watson. Or Jawan. Or Kyle. Kyle? Why? Because Kirk Cousins is back? Kirk O'Chains? Why would we play Kyle Pitts? Kyle Pitts shouldn't be allowed to play fantasy. I would go with Jawan at tight end with Tyler Shook as probably the leading target, if not second target earner for the game for the Saints. And then look, Christian Watson is kind of sort of a boom bust. So is Keyshawn Booty in this offense also. Do you like Watson at home against the Vikings, or do you like Keyshawn Booty in Cincinnati against the Bengalis? I think it's. Are we going with Christian or Booty? I would go with Booty, I think.
I'd go with either one. They're both. I think they're both boom or bust.
They're both boom or bust.
And I feel like Watson has to eventually come back down to earth. He's had like 3 straight really good games. So maybe we should go with Butte. And like I said, I'm not even touching Kyle Pitts anymore. Kyle Pitts is gone while his guy's out.
No, especially if you've got Jawan Johnson there. There's absolutely zero reason to play Kyle Pitts. I would give a crap if you brought in Joe Montana for this team.
Dude, Kyle Pitts might be droppable. like that's.
He should not be allowed to play fantasy. He shouldn't be allowed to play, period. Or get him out of there. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. His head's not right. He's not dedicated. He's not mature, whatever the case may be. He's certainly not a fantasy option for us, Frizzle. Booty or Watson, flip a coin. Which quarterback do you like better? Which environment do you like better? It's almost the same player. Jordan Love loves Christian Watson. You know this. You know this. Jordan Love also loves the open man. West up, baby. You're the motherfucking West up, baby. And the Bebop, baby. T or Rome or T. You want Roman T. How do you not go with T? Christian Gonzalez. How do you not go with T?
T.
Even with Christian Gonzalez. I'm sure Christian Gonzalez isn't going to follow him for 100% of the time. It doesn't work like that. T. Gonna go with T and Flacco. God help us. Appreciate you. JR, baby, JR. Woo! Sean Tucker, baby. Where's Sniper? Sniper, you still there? Because I may be the only one here for the Fantasy Goats that is on Sean Tucker, War Chief. I'm going to go with this volume. I know that they're playing the Rams. I know this. But I mean, this is his time. This is his moment again. Todd Bowles is going to give it to him again. He's just playing the Rams. I know.
Yeah,
I know
that's
this.
like I don't know.
It's just a shit matchup. Zach Charbonnet. I mean, like.
So yeah, this could be a default answer because if Kenny plays, which he's probably going to, if Kenny plays, Sharps might see nothing. Like Charbonnet has not been good, and Kenny is taking the backfield back. So it could be Sean Tucker by default.
I agree. That's what I've been saying. And then I want to take it a step further. And I know this isn't really the show for this type of talk. When Bucky Irving comes back, what kind of role does Sean Tucker have?
I don't know. That's to be determined.
Yes, you do.
That's to be determined. I don't know.
You're right. You're probably right, but I think Sean Tucker's earned it.
Oh, he's definitely earned it. He's more than earned it. But that's up to Todd Bowles. That's not up to us.
I don't know how accurate the story is, but like the report was that he asked Todd Bowles for more an expanded role. He's like, give me please. I'm pretty sure he asked Todd Bowles
So
knocking on the office door. Coach, can I get more work? And he's
but does it work that way? Does it work that way? Can I go? Hey, boss, listen, boss. Can I get a little more money? Can I get? He can listen to me. That doesn't mean it's going to happen.
If you're working, if you're taking on more projects, or if you've if you're reducing company costs, and if you think you've earned it, did a couple of your sales team members hit their goals that you set forth, and hence you should be promoted for? Yes, absolutely. That's the way this real world works, or that's the way it should work.
I hope Sean Tucker can see healthy volume rest of the season. I hope he can.
I know that. I know you're not biased like that.
No.
And just for good measure, the Bucks are playing the Rams in SoFi. LA. Number 3 as of now against running backs. Number 3. It's a tough matchup. I know there are some that say, well, look what he did against the Bills. The Bills are not a tough matchup. The Bills are not. The Bills are not a tough matchup. Pick two running back. Sure. Pick 2 running back here. Flex Aaron Jones. Javante. Sean Tucker. Romo Dunze, Bute, Yoshivas, Mooney. Pick 2 running backs and a flex. Let's give him short. Let's give him Javante,
Aaron Jones, and the Dunes.
Yeah. That's probably the best 3 right there. Although I could debate, we could continue to debate Sean Tucker and Aaron Jones, but Aaron Jones got the Packers. Aaron Jones, another injury away from missing time. I'd probably go Tucker here. I'm a Tucker there.
What about here?
The war chief likes Aaron Jones. It's not a terrible play. I think I would go with the volume here because they still have a little Jordan Mason involved. I would go with the volume here, Sean Tucker, although there is still a little Rachaad White involved too. I get it. Keep forgetting about Rachaad White. We shouldn't. Who should I start at running back 2? Sean Tucker. Here comes all the Tuckers. They're coming in like mad. Ezekiel goat. There's the Ezekiel. Love it when I see the Ezekiel goat. Who should I start at running back? Sean Tucker, Brees, Judkins. RB1 is CMC. I'm brand new to the channel and just subscribe. Jay Poole. Thank you, Jay Poole. Welcome to the Fantasy Goats. Appreciate you.
Welcome, Jay Poole.
Now let's get you a freaking winning lineup, Jay Poole. Who should I start at running back 2? I think it would be Judkins here. Judkins or Brees? It's Judkins or Brees.
I'm saying Judkins for the 23 carries he's going to get tomorrow.
With what we believe to be a much better looking offense. We're hoping that it's going to be a much more functional, better operation, the whole shebang. Yes. If Shador does what we think he could do, they should be in the red zone a little bit more than they normally are. And if God forbid, the Browns actually have a lead in this game, Myles Garrett's going to hurt someone.
Yeah. Geno Smith, man. I'm praying for you.
Dak is my starter, Scott. I also have Benson on the IR. So it'd be kind of a handcuff situation. Dak is my starter. I also have Benson on IR. So is this the is this the Mariota? You thinking about dropping Mariota for Bam Knight? Is that what this is?
Okay, I get where he's at now. Yeah, that's what it is.
Who should I start? I got it's Scotty Goat, man. I'm with you, man. Benson on IR, and if I gotta make sure Dixon, there he is, the cider goat, Dixon, baby. Trone, this man Trone, this motherfucking Trone, my motherfucking number one Trone. I'm not sure if that's him. I'm not sure if that's the same one though, War Chief. It probably is, but. Just so we make sure.
With Trone?
No, not Trone. The Mariota job.
This is that one. I'm sure it is.
I dropped Strange Scott White. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah,
it is. I got you. Drop Mariota to get Bam Knight. I mean, I'm surprised you don't have Bam Knight already. If you've got Benson on the IR. That's another thing. Scotty Goat. Come in on Tuesdays. Stay with us, Scotty Goat. Right, Ezekiel? My Ezekiel Elliott. Who should I roll with? Borgales, Elliott, Santos, or McPherson? Do you need to play with any of them? Do you need to start a kicker? You could probably win without a kicker. A lot of people don't realize that. Philly is favored by 3 in Dallas. Philly is favored in 3 in Dallas. So that means the Cowboys are at home getting 3. Probably I wouldn't be surprised if it's 3.5 in my pick'em. My family pick'em that I have to do. Like 6th, 7th place in that thing. Ask me why, War Chief. Why am I 6th, 7th place in the pick'em?
Yes. Why are you?
Forgot to hit save one week.
Nice.
I mean, what else? What else would it be?
Nice.
No, that'll sabotage your standings real fast. So Dixon, baby. I'm gonna take Dallas at home. Fuck it. I think Jerry with his new toys, they're gonna stop a tush push. I think Dak will find a way to just get something done. Whether it be hopefully with CD, but if not CD, if they lock him up, George. It's crazy. Who thought at the start of you Saints quarterbacks would make Olave more startable than Cortland Sutton and Brian Thomas Jr.? It's funny how that works. Yeah. I mean, the Cortland Sutton, for me, the Cortland Sutton thing is easy. He's 30 years old and he was never really that good when he was younger. So that was very easy for me this particular season. Now the Brian Thomas Jr. thing is almost as easy. Not as easy, but almost. I don't think him and the quarterback don't get on the same page.
Yeah. It was plain. It was the easiest, plainest sight observation from last year that you could get.
It's Brian, right? I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. looked really good with Mac Jones. What else could it be? So Trevor Lawrence now with Brian Thomas Jr. and everybody's like, oh man, this guy's gonna smoke. He's gonna slap. No, and then add an injury. Now Chris Olave. Now, conversely, actually, flip side. Olave has managed to stay healthy. Olave was always talented. Ohio State. Factory, wide receiver factory. All right, we'll do a few more here, War Chief. Make sure the goats are all prepared, tucked and ready. Make sure. We gotta make sure that all the goats. There's the Neo goat. Yeah, I think I missed Coker. Short Tucker chop. Pick 2. Who should I start? Short Tucker. No, we got that one. I saw a Coker. I missed it. But I think Neo answered it. So
Yeah,
that's
he
good.
got it.
Yeah, I missed it. Jalen Coker is not bad to stash. I don't know if I'd be starting him against. I mean, no, unless you absolutely had to. Michael Wilson or Zay Flowers, full PPR. This is a good one. I probably would go with Wilson here.
Yeah, I think I'm going Michael Wilson too.
I would go with Michael Wilson here. Zay Flowers is in a good situation tomorrow as well, but Michael Wilson is in a better situation. I'm starting McBride and Jacoby in Superflex too. So same team, a different team. IP Goat. So if it's the same team, do you want to have all those eggs in a basket?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but it just make me nervous. Sniper likes to play like that. I don't want all those players on the same team playing. Mooney or Dobbs?
Dubs.
Dobbs.
Have you guys seen Kirk Cousins play lately?
Dobbs.
Romeo Dubs.
Yeah, let's go with Dobbs. Although, Mooney probably fall in the end zone. Who knows? Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. But you can't play Darnell Mooney. You can't. We have much better body of work with Romeo Dobbs. Forget who was talking BTJ, but he's ruled out tomorrow. Yes, he is. He's definitely ruled out tomorrow. Cap Goat. Sky Goat. There's Coker. Do I pick him up or drop Mason? Would you drop Mason for Coker? I'd have a hard time dropping any running back right now, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it's just that season. You don't drop a running back now.
I mean, would it be the wildest thing in the world? Aaron Jones leaves tomorrow's game with like he re-aggravated his shoulder or he has a sprained knee. He's back on IR. That's not going to surprise me.
It will not.
I like Coker. Don't get me wrong. I think Coker is, getting more productive while Bryce Young gets more productive.
I don't think any Xavier Legay tomorrow. I don't think so.
No Leger.
No Legay.
He's with his horses. He loves his horses. T. Higgins. Thoughts on T. Higgins, the Texans? Yeah, he's getting better too.
Yeah, he's getting better each week.
Probably should have. We all should have added Higgins before he played, or we should have added Higgins a couple of weeks ago when we were illustrating that it might be time to add Higgins. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm in the same boat. That's okay. JX leans priest. I'm leaving Yoshi, maybe even Tootin. I just can't trust Priest. I said it before, Mad Maxi Goat. I said it, and I actually shouted you out. I know, like Brees Hall has disappointed us. That team that he's on is just an absolute freaking joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, someone corrected me about Brees because he played against the Browns. I said he played against the Browns. Yeah, so yeah, what game I was referring to was the game against the Bengals where he had 32 points. Then he had a bye week. And then that week 10 against Cleveland, I said to everyone, do not play Brees against Cleveland. Brees is the only show in town. Don't play Brees. And Brees went for 20 fantasy points still. So I'll say to you again this week, let Brees play. He had 21 carries for 83 yards and 42 receiving yards and a touchdown. So Brees is still playable even against really good defenses.
That's it. I mean, The one freaking time that we're going to sit him is the wrong week. That's why we have to kind of sort of ride it out. Yeah, absolutely. Jumps the coffee goat. The coffee goat. There's no way I'm not getting to the coffee goat. Full PBR for pure upside. I love how you're thinking upside already. Devin Neal has a good strength schedule. Alvin Kamara's got an ankle and he's aging, that's for sure. Common guy. Money guy.
What do you got?
Money guy. Money guy's getting work.
Yeah, money guy's getting red zone work too.
Money guy's getting high valued. Yes, it's money guy. James Coffee Go. Take a look at the channel. We love money guy here. Been loving him. Uno Rashad White. Bashal Tutin. Tutin here. Well, let's go with rapid fire responses, goats, and then we're going to take off. We're going to wish you all the luck, all the success. You goats are going to fucking crush week 12. We're going to be there for you tomorrow night for the reaction show, Monday for key takeaways, actionable data. Tuesday will be waivers. Wednesday, special show this upcoming Wednesday, holiday edition lineup advice. Thursday, we all know what Thursday is. And then we'll be back on Friday. Whatever the hell. I'm losing track of days. Tootin' Cap Goat. Coach. What up, Coach, baby? Trade advice. Bijan for Justin Jefferson and Rico. 10-man half PPR. You want to trade Bijan for Justin Jefferson and Rico? I think I'd hold Bijan.
I might lean JJ and Rico.
10-man half PPR.
I just don't like Kirk Cousins, man. I just don't like it. I don't like Kirk Cousins. I do not like it.
Coach, you need the wide receiver. If you need a wide receiver, man, you're getting a good running back in exchange for Bijan, and if you need that wide receiver, then you should do it. If you need if you're desperate, you're 6-5, you're 5-6. You need to make a big time move. If you're 8-3 with Bijan Robinson, you don't necessarily have to make a big time move. The Froggy. There's the Froggy Goat. Is Henderson a must start?
Yes.
No.
What? No,
not anymore.
Not against the Bengalis?
Maybe, all right. Maybe against the Bengalis, he's a good flex. He's a good flex. Look, Ramondre's back. As much as we don't like it, Ramondre is scheduled to get the early down work again. And that comes from the beat reporter for NBC Boston on the Rich Eisen show. It's not me making it up. That's what he's reporting.
Lovely.
However, for fantasy purposes, he's a good high-end flex, low-end RB2 against the Bengalis. Let me take it a little bit further for you, War Chief. And then he went on to say, they are very happy with what they saw from Trevor Anderson. They feel very comfortable having him in on third down, and there's no reservations about him also making the most of his opportunity and getting stuff I guess I'm paraphrasing now, designed for him. So it's not like they recognize that they have a weapon, but they also recognize they have number 18. It was amazing too, War Chief. Go back to the episode. Rich Eisen asked him at the end of the set, the end of their interview, he asked him, okay, and Trevion, Mario's coming back. He said it so fast. This guy Tom Curran, he's like, it's number 18. He said there was no hesitation. I got Trevion in a playoff bound team. Yeah, I get it. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to continue to. He's a low end RB2 flex play. Froggy, is he a must start? I wouldn't call. He's a good start tomorrow. against the
I
Bengals.
think he's a must flex start
All
tomorrow.
right.
Just for the opportunity, for the opportune chance he goes 80 yards for a touchdown. Like, I think that's a real possibility.
Pick one to flex. It's not Higgins this
Can't be
week.
Higgins, yeah.
It's not Higgins this week. That's the easy part. Injuries are killing me. Yeah, ISO, baby. I know ISO. It would be put Harold or AJ Bonner in. We know the answer here. There's the answer. The answer we know. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the war chief. He's getting old. He's getting into the war mode already.
The answer.
We know the answer.
Is Luther Burden.
All right.
That's the answer.
Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm here for it. I'd like to see it. He's been
it
he's been on the field more and more. What he's doing on the field is a different story, but he's been in the field of play. It's increasing too.
It's increasing. It's increasing. That 50% is going to turn to 65%. It's happening.
Yeah. It looks that way. Scotty White. I get it, Scotty Goat. No, it's not, because it's not necessarily a Trevor Lawrence thing. Although, like, he's not like, okay, let's back up. This had to do with, this is more of a chemistry thing with him and BTJ. But let's call Trevor Lawrence, let's call him for what he is also. I don't think he's really that elite either. He's not a bad quarterback in this league. He's not bad. If you need to start him tomorrow, Trone baby, we're starting him tomorrow. Don't feel dirty starting him. If you have a better option, speak now, baby. If you have a better option, we all discuss it right now. Same team, baby. Same team. Shepard, you mentioned Monty is a good play. I know. I mentioned it all right this week.
Monty's an excellent play.
And I agree. I appreciate. Well, I mean, simpatico, right? You're Neo, a Morpheus. Right? What could go wrong? That's you're like the agent. I'm running out of characters. I haven't seen that movie in God knows how long. Sanders or Cam Ward? God almighty. God help us. It's gonna be a tough day at the office for Cam Ward. I can tell you that much.
It is very, very tough.
What would be the ceiling for Shedeur Sanders tomorrow? 14 points? 12 points?
160 and a touchdown. So I'm saying 12 points.
160? That's it?
I don't want him to win the game for me. So yeah, 160 I feel like is all I need, because if the game is perfect, the perfect game is him to throw 160 on 23 attempts. And Juckins to run the ball 30 times. I don't want him to dictate the game.
We have enough of a sample of Cam Ward, and he's not playing a team that's just going to let him do what he wants.
No, man, you got to look. The Seahawks made Matthew Stafford look human. He only had 2 touchdown passes last week.
And they lost, and they're pissed, and they play very well on the road.
Yeah,
so
that's all true.
Let's roll with Shedeur. Come in tomorrow night, 7:30, 7:40. Let us know. I mean, we'll know, but let us know who you started. Scotty Goat, appreciate you being here. ISO, appreciate you being here, man. Any questions that we did not cover, you could always leave them in the comment section of the video. All you have to do is just ask. We will answer. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you have to, by all means, you could use our email address, fantasygoats24@gmail.com. Here it is. If you need the visual, it's right here. Visualization. Or you could find the War Chief on Twitter. Find the commissioner. Find the commissioner on Twitter. The commissioner loves Twitter. He loves it. Also, Annie Tess Johnson. Okay, you convinced me I'm starting Randy. All right, Foggy, start him. I'm not saying that's not suggesting that he's a bad start.
No.
If Walker plays, I'd go with Skywalker.
Yeah, I think Walker could have a major game tomorrow if he starts and plays. Excuse me, he plays.
Sounded like the head coach. He doesn't think it's that serious. All right. Gainwell or Tucker? Jeff Rogers, how are you? Guys, if you are new to the channel, do us a favor. Please like and subscribe. We've got a goal of 650 by the Super Bowl. That's modest. This is a brand new channel in its 13th month. Second season. Or season 1.5, I should say, because this one's not over. Etienne or Walker, I just answered that one. Walker, if he plays, and I think he's going to play. Luther Burden, baby. Let's run it, baby. Let's run it. Need a waiver wire sleeper? Well, we could come. You want the waiver wire before the waiver wire hits. Need a waiver wire sleeper? Burden, Parker, Washington, Mooney, or Juwan. They're all on waivers. Which position do you need? If you need a running back, then I don't see any running backs here. You need a wide receiver? I like Parker Washington's role. I think Parker could have a good game tomorrow. We're very high also on Lex Luthor and the usage that he's getting, his role that is increasing. Juwan Johnson is a tight end.
Yeah.
Do you need a tight end? If this is for a stash, I would look at Lex Luthor, Parker Washington, then Juwan.
Well, once I agree with you, he is a tight end. If you're looking for upside, I would go for the guy with the most upside.
Just once? You agree with me only one time? God.
Well, as far as tight ends go, I agree with you. He's only a tight end. Like he's only a tight end. I'm taking the most massive upside I can get. I'm
losing my touch. Gainwell or Tucker?
Gainwell.
Well, the Jalen Warren's going to play, right? I mean, yes. I think Sean Tucker's going to get a full role tomorrow in a bad matchup.
You think he's going to take? Do you think he's going to take more than 50% from Rashad tomorrow?
Yes.
I don't think he is.
I
think it's still even.
I do. I think he's going to get more work than Rashad. Rashad will be in the game. He's just going to get more work. I'm thinking 60-40, 65-35 in Tucker's favor. Gainwell versus the Bears. Good matchup. Tucker versus the Rams. Bad matchup. This is your flex, Jeff Rogers GOAT in the flexi spot. I don't think you can go wrong here. I don't think you can go wrong. The difference of a couple of points here and there. Gainwell, go Gainwell here. I like Tucker a lot tomorrow. All right, Goats, appreciate you all. Alongside that war chief, the chief war. I am your shepherd. Appreciate you all. Again, you could leave the questions in the comment section if you like. If you don't like, that's fine. You could also email us. We want to wish you much luck. If we don't see you next week, which we definitely should, because you have liked the show and you have subscribed to us, and some of you guys love having a notification that when we go on, you could join in. But if we don't happen to see you, happy and healthy holiday.
Happy holiday. Be a difference. Make a difference. Go Luther Burden. Go Turkey. Go Charlie Brown.
Lex Luthor, baby.